Hi everybody. Okay, today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. It's not really maintenance issue oriented with the minis, but it's something someone asked about. So I'm gonna show some of the operations of the different top options. We have the convertible here, and we have a hard top here, the hatch with the sunroof, and these are first generation minis. Also, the blue here has the sunroof also. That's one of the things I always get when I find them, if I could. Anyway, I'm going to show some of the functions of, let's start with the convertible. And let's put you up here, see if you get a good view. Okay. Real quick, this convertible is a 2005 Mini Cooper S. It's a R52 S model. They also make a R52 base model, which is no supercharger. But all of our cars have superchargers. First, I want to get this off right off the bat. I have a shirt on. It says out motoring. Right here on the side of the car, it says out motoring. This is not a sponsored video. I buy everything that I purchase from out motoring. I buy full price with my own money, unless I find a coupon code or something like that. So I'm not sponsored, and I'm not, now I do enjoy using their service, their products. They get here fast, whatever. It's not a commercial though. But look at the back of the t-shirt. All right. Anyway, so that takes care of that. So anything I use here, or I show you, I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. Options. But anyway, all right. First off, let's start with the keys. You can see I have two keys here. One is orange, one is blue. These are the convertible keys, and they're the 05 keys. Obviously, orange convertible, blue convertible. Keeps everything from getting all mixed up, right? Here's the other keys for the hard tops. I have a gray convertible, a gray hard top, and the light blue hard top. The blues are different color blues. Anyway, I'm gonna focus in on the keys in a minute. But let's say, well, I'm gonna start with the car locked, okay? The car is locked. You wanna get in the car, or you wanna put the sunroof open part and the windows down. On these keys, these are the late 2004, early 2005, 6 and on keys. They're skinnier and more oval. These are wider and more egg-shaped. These are the early 2002, 3, 4 keys, early. Now, is there a difference in the shape? Yeah, there's difference in the shape, but there's also difference when you go to get them programmed. The later keys are easier to program and cheaper from the dealership. The earlier keys take a little bit longer time, and they cost a little bit more to program them to the car. Anyway, you unlock the door. Push the button one time. It's unlocked the driver's door. If you don't open the door or do anything to that car, that door is going to lock back in about 3 to 5 minutes. I can't remember how long, but it'll lock itself back. Because that's if you're in the house and accidentally hit the unlock button, your car will lock it because you didn't do anything. Now I'm going to hit it, unlock again, and I'm going to hold the button. And what happens is the driver and the passenger window goes down. In the convertibles, the back windows go down, and the sunroof, or the convertible top, slid back to the sunroof position. You drive like that, whatever. Push and hold the button again, and your top functions all the way down. You can hold it until you hear the hydraulic motor stop, and then you let it go. Now, all the doors, the back hatch is open, and the top is down. So that's the basic operation with the key. I'm gonna bring you around to inside the car. Now, up here, why is that doing that? Stick the key in. Okay. These are the buttons for your windows for all four. This is up, and these are all four windows down. Top down, top up. Also, you still have for your driver and passenger window here and here. So you can put those windows up individually. But operating that switch doesn't do anything for the rear windows. So you have to do this button to put the rear windows, and it'll do all four. So it starts with the back, and you keep holding the button and it'll put the front up. So now if you just want to drive with the top down and all four windows up, say you're talking on the phone or whatever, I got the key on, that's why these lights are on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the windows down. You just push and hold. The back windows go down first, and then the front windows go down. Now if I wanted to close the top, I just push and hold this button with the key on. That's how that operates. So we'll do it. As you can see, the top is coming up. I'm gonna stop though, because I gotta do something else. But it'll go up, it'll close, it'll latch. And all you do is keep your finger on the button. All the windows will go up as well. So it's a one button push operation. So now I'm done. The car, so now I'm gonna hit the unlock or put the top down button. Push. Sunroof portion's going down. I let go of the button, push it again. The windows go down. The top goes down. And the windows will go back up because that's the position they were in. If you want the windows down, just push them down with the down button. Now, okay, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna take the key with me. Oh, here's a side note. I took the key, but let's just say I'm out here doing something to the car and I was listening to music and my jam was on and I was listening. But I took the key out. All you do is on the original stereo, push the button again, and it came on. And as you can see, the radio's on without the key. Key's in my hand. I'm gonna turn that back off so they don't say anything. But that radio will play for 20 minutes, and then it'll go off on its own. So if you're out here, say you're taking groceries out of the car, or you want to hear the last of your song, but your wife needs the key to get in the house, or your spouse needs the key to get in the house, you can just push that button at any time, and the radio, or whatever you were listening to, whether you had an iPod or whatever, it would continue playing for 20 minutes. Let's just say you wanted to, you're talking to a dealership and they ask you, what's the mileage on your car? You don't have the key with you, but your car is open. Just push the button right there. It'll show up on this car. 127,346 miles on this car. And remember, this is the car I got at auction and I paid $600 for it. And I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Anyway, now the next function with the key, let's just say I'm out here and it's starting to rain. I don't need to get inside the car. I put the key in the door, turn it clockwise and hold it. And then you just hold it. Just hold the key. The top goes up. The rear windows start to go up, as well as the sunroof close. And, oh, that needs to be, it's squeaky, so I gotta either replace that track or get it get it greased up. But anyway, that's how you close off everything from the outside. Okay, for the next part, I just want to show some things that if your top doesn't come down, why? Or this would be one thing to check, easy and free. So you open your rear deck lid. This thing you can hold like 60 pounds on here. Or no, what is it? No, 176 pounds. So if you're just loading groceries, you can just stick them on here. Now, there's something inside here. There's a switch. Here's your shelf. This thing right here is your shelf. And it's that black felt or whatever. But it would lift up, but you can't do it with the top in this position. What you have to do, and it's hard to get groceries in right here. So there's a lever here on the side. You flip that lever up on that side. You flip this lever up on this side, and then watch what the top will do. And that gives you extra room to load groceries. The thing I don't like is there's nothing that holds it up all the way up. But I'm gonna put you guys here and show you what I do. I lift it up and I push it down and just let it rest on there. I don't know if it's designed for that, but that's what I do. So now the top is lifted up. You can lift up this shelf, parcel shelf. You can actually remove it, or you can just lift it up and you have plenty of room to load and unload your groceries. Okay, me and this thing are fighting. We're fighting and I'm losing. Okay, get it in. Now, I don't have this thing on. I might have to look for that. But anyway, so now, your partial shelf is up. You can load your groceries. It's a wider opening, right? If you forget to put your partial shelf down, your convertible top is not going to work. And you can say, why is that? Well, as you can see, the top operation would hit this and it would cause an issue. So you got to put this back down. How does it know it's not down? Right in here, right there by my finger, is a switch. It's a little micro switch. And this part of the shelf here touches on that micro switch. And if that micro switch is not depressed, your convertible top won't operate. So I'm gonna show you here, right here. There's the micro switch. The shelf contacts it right there. That has to be in place or else your top won't work. Then, put you guys right back here again. Then you just lift up here. Fold these out of the way. Close your top back down. Put your handles down and latch it into place. And now your top is locked. Your shelf is down. You can close your hatch and your convertible top will work. That's it basically for this convertible top operation. Now, I know I showed you the keys. The blue one is for the blue convertible. The orange one is for the orange convertible back there. And on the hardtop cars, I got a gray for the original gray, light blue for the light blue Mini back here. I said it wasn't sponsored, but I did get those from Out Motoring, and the company is in Tennessee. So we'll put the convertible keys over here. Now, operation on the sunroof version. You unlock the car using the Mini button. You press it once for unlock, the driver's side only. Again, if you don't access the car or try to open the driver's door, it's gonna lock itself back in about 3 minutes. But you unlock the second door, push it again and let it go. Then you push and hold. The sunroof opens. And the sunroof is going back. And both driver passenger window goes down. That's the operation of the sunroof with the key remotely. So when you're walking up to your car, you can do that. Let some of that heat out before you get in. To lock it, you can lock the buttons. The car is locked, but it won't close the tops. In order to close the top, you put the key in the ignition. You put the key in the door, turn it and hold it clockwise. The windows come up and the sunroof closes. The sunroof closes all the way. Now I'm gonna open this up. Operation of the sunroof inside the car. Again, if I was, I keep my stereos or stock stereo, push the button, and you could tell it was playing. It'll play for 20 minutes and then turn itself off. This one is our original Mini, 287,134 miles. All right, I should have been way past 300 by now. But when you have so many to choose from to drive, the mileage stop counting up on this one. I'm gonna turn my key on, and dash cam over there. The switch up here is for your sunroof operation manually, or not manually, but in the button inside the car. If you push it straight up and hold it, the sunroof goes into like the vent position. It just pops up like a pop-up. Now, one thing to notice on here, the 2003 and the 2004, only the front panel pops up. I think the 2005 or 6, the rear panel will pop up as well, but not the first generation hardtop with the sunroof. The rear panel is solid in place. It doesn't pop up. So then, getting back in, you push the switch backwards and it opens the sunroof. And there we go, sunroof open. To close, you push the switch forward and just hold it. Now you can also push it backwards and let it go, and the sunroof will continue to go back. You can push it forward and let it go. The sunroof will go to the vented position and stop. There we go, it's in the vented position. Push the button one more time forward, closes all the way, good to go. Okay, that's all I wanted to do, just show a couple of tips and tricks for these cars. Operation of the sunroof, giving yourself a little bit extra space to load and unload bulkier items in the convertible. And let me show one more thing on this convertible here. The hardtop. I'm gonna go ahead and open the sunroof. I'll open it remotely. Sometimes, if you like me, I park outside. We don't have a garage. I don't have a carport. You might get some water, standing water in here, in this track. Mine is dirty right now. But there's a hole, a drain hole, right in here. I don't know if I could get you in there. but there's a drain hole in there. That drain hole gets clogged up sometimes. I usually take I have a pancake air compressor and a little nozzle, and I just blow air down there. And when you hear the air escaping, you're gonna actually hear it right in this area here. You don't have that obviously on the convertibles. You don't have that track. But on the hard tops, and there's one on each side of the car. Let's see, this one looks like it's wide open. It's open. So right in here, not the inside where the top is, but the next one over. This is a rubber seal. And if you have water standing in this track right here, there's a hole at the front. You can go to any gas station and they can blow out that hole, and you'll hear it because it's a little rubber tube that goes down your pillar and it comes out under the car right there. For the back, you can't get to the hole because your sunroofs are there. What Mini did, and I'm glad, this is your hole here for drainage. It drains on the outside, it goes down and around and comes down. So there's one on both sides. So what I do is I take my air compressor and I'll connect it right here and blow air. Okay, rather than tell you how I clean my tracks on the sunroof here, I'm gonna show you. The only thing you missed is I've got a little pancake air compressor here. It's a Porter cable. I think I got it from Harbor Freight. Again, not sponsored, just what I bought. It fit my needs. I have two different nozzles. I have this one, I'm showing it here. It's like just a long skinny tube. And then I have this one with a little short rubber tip that I use. And what I'll do is I'm gonna unlock, take these off of here, and I'm gonna open up the sunroof all the way. Might as well do it remote, right? That's what I was showing you. So I'm opening up the sunroof the entire way. I'm not gonna do the front section first. I'm gonna do the back section first. Now, on my air thing, I unplugged it so that it wouldn't start up while I'm talking here. The first thing I gotta do is open up the hatch, and I'm gonna see if I can get you guys steady and zoomed in. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So what I take, the first one is this one, this nozzle. And remember I said it's this black hole and this black hole. There we go. Sorry about that, little loud noise. Anyway, I take this and I just stick it right here. And I blow, and that's it. And you blow it actually blows everything out of the track all the way forward. Now, also, I'll blow out the track a little bit. Over the car. I know, I could have walked all the way around with it. Perfect. Okay, so that's it for the back two. You just stick the nozzle in there and blow them out. And that blows all of let's walk you up there. That blows all of the trash from around the back through here, and it just blows it out. You can see it's got on the car. So that gets that part of the trash out. Now I'm going to set you up and show you what I do for the front tracks. Okay, all I did was switch nozzles. So now I have this one with the longer reach, and I use it, the tip, kind of like this, upside down. I find the hole, stick it in the hole, and you spray. Sometimes it might work out a little bit if you can get a rag or a, let's see if I have one, which I don't. Oh, I do. I just use a Lysol wipe, just to kind of, you're trying to seal the hole as much as possible, and that would help more air go down the tube. There's something in there. I can hear it a little bit down at the base of by the wheel well, the front wheel well, which is where the pipe drains to. It is dirty. And to test it, you would pour water, just pour a little bit of water in it and watch it drain out by the front wheel. I'm going to go do the other side, but I got to run the compressor, so I'm going to turn you off for a little bit. Okay, this is the passenger side. I'm walking around now to blow out the passenger side. I've got my air compressor. I pumped it up a little bit. I got a little rag stuffed in here, or a piece of the clean wipe, and I'm spraying it, or you know, spraying some air in there. What I'm going to do is take off my little microphone here, and I'm going to put it on the ground right by the front wheel. Hopefully you can hear this. That is the sound of a clean track. The one on the driver's side, it is not clean. As I was saying, that's the sound of a clean track. The one on the driver's side, it's not clean. But I'm going to show you how I did that. Hang on. I had you guys microphone down here by the rear wheel, and up in here you can see I got a little piece of rag kind of stuffing the hole, and then I just take my lever and I press it. But so I'm happy with the passenger side. I'm not happy with the driver's side. So I'm gonna hang you guys there, pull this out, and I'm gonna go around and try to do better on the driver's side. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it, but there's only one way to tell, and that's to just pour some water down in there, and I'll do that. But I didn't have any water in my track, and any water that I could see in the headliner. And sometimes if you in the headliner, if you see the headliner getting a little water in it, then your tube came loose. It's very rare. And when I had my headliner replaced, I use zip ties on the ends of the tubes. So it's very unlikely that my tubes came loose. Now, they are this is a 04, so they're 19 years old, and they are plastic or rubber or They could get brittle, so there's no telling. But as of now, I'm happy with this. There was no water in it. The hole is clear. Everything is clear in the tracks. That's just how I clean mine. And again, with the back, you just use so you could get away with just this type of uh, connection. It's not going to work at a gas station because they have the valve stem to fill up your tires already permanently mounted. You can't change the chuck. But if you have a friend with a small compressor, or if you, it's not a bad item to have in your garage, or for me, the maintenance storeroom. So, yeah, let me get you guys here. Anyway, so I'm gonna call that a day for here. I'm getting the shade here. I'm gonna call that a day fixing this, or just showing you how I do it. Again, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. If I don't know, maybe it'll help me grow. So anyway, okay, one last quick maintenance thing. If you do have one of these pancake compressors, when it's time to, put it up, you don't leave it with any kind of air pressure inside. Under the bottom, there's a valve. You just unscrew the valve. It's going to be loud right now. And you just allow all that air to escape. And you leave that valve open while the compressor's in storage. That's the best way to keep that maintained. Anyway, that was a quick short. I'll talk to you guys later. It's still going. Okay, that's it. Any other questions you guys have, just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope doing some of this stuff helps somebody with a Mini, or if you're deciding to buy a Mini and you're not sure, hit me up with a question if you got one, and I'll see if I can answer them. I like to tinker with ours and keep them going, keep them, the maintenance on them. I enjoy that. So if I can help you out, let me know. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, and remember, there's never too many questions. Get it? Anyway. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.